stay. Okay.
Good evening. How can I help you today?
I want to learn about sailing.
Oh, well, welcome. I'm Stan.
My name is Janae.
Nice to meet you. Take a seat. So, what makes you want to learn how to sail?
Well, I'm learning how to drive, so I want to be able to learn maybe sail on a boat too.
Fair enough. Have you had any experience sailing?
I've ridden in a sailboat, but I haven't driven one.
Oh, okay. And how long ago was that?
Sometime when I was a teenager, I believe.
Was it a big boat, or how many people were able to go on it?
I don't remember exactly, but over 1,000. I don't know.
That's a big boat. Okay, so what we teach here is how to sail boats that are not that big. They only, well, you start off learning how to sail a boat that can carry about 6 or 8 people. And then eventually, if you want to go through all of the classes, you can sail a boat that can take between 80 and 100 people. But mostly here we have boats that are between 22 feet and 56 feet in length and can carry between sometimes as few as 1 or 2 people. But mostly we sail on the big boats in groups of 10 or 12 people. So let me tell you what we have to offer. In the beginning, we could give you a class, a one-day class with a group of 4 or 5 other people that want to learn how to sail, and we'll take you out into Mission Bay and show you what the different parts of the boats are and how the sails work and how you drive and steer the boat, and see if that's something that interests you. We go out for about 6 hours, and we have lunch on the boat.
That's a long time.
It is, but you need 6 hours to really learn and see everything that's going to be involved and what you're going to have to learn in the classes that you take.
Okay.
And it can be fun. If the water is nice and clear, you can see fish and sometimes sea lions, and if the tide is right, you can see dolphins. So that can also be fun. And
that would be fun. That'd be fun to go fishing off the boat too.
That's right. Yeah, sometimes people do fish off their boats.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
So at the end of that day, if you are interested in taking more classes, the first level of sailing is called keelboat sailing. And that basically is a keelboat is a boat that has a very deep hull. The bottom part of the boat is very deep, and that's what keeps it upright in the water. So you learn how to sail those kinds of boats first. And that class usually takes a weekend. And the Saturday you sit in a class and learn all of the things that an instructor teaches you. And then the second day you go and apply those on the boat. So we go out early in the morning at about 8 a.m. and come home at 4 p.m. The first half of the morning, the instructor sails, and the afternoon, the students sail the boat.
What time again does that start?
So it starts. We sail at 8:30 in the morning, so you have to arrive and be here at 8 o'clock.
Oh, I may not be fully awake for that, but
And if you don't, you only have to get up early if you are taking classes. You can sail whatever time you want when you're sailing by yourself. So then at the end of those 2 days, you write a test and you get a certificate that says that you've taken these classes, and you then are allowed to be a crew member for somebody who's sailing. So for somebody who's certified as a captain of a boat, if they're looking for a crew member, then you are allowed to be a crew member with the certificate that you get. Do you understand? Okay. Do you understand the difference between being a captain and a crew member?
Yeah, I get that. Yeah.
Okay. So then, once you've had about 12 hours of experience being a crew member, then you can go on to a more advanced keelboat sailing class, and that allows you to sail outside of the bay and into the ocean. It's very different sailing in the ocean than in the bay, because the winds are different and the tide is different. The ocean has a lot of different depths, so you don't want to crash your boat into a rock. And you learn how to use the instruments that tell you how deep the ocean is and how fast the wind is going, and how the tides are affecting the boat. That class is is a lot more individualized. So there's an instructor that teaches you and one other person, and there's parts of the class are sitting down and learning out of a book, and other parts of the class are practicing on the boat itself.
Okay.
Do you have any questions for me?
Not really.
Okay. So do you want me to tell you a little bit more about the other classes that we have?
Okay, yeah, sure. So, what are the different classes that I would end up taking?
So once you finish that class, that more advanced class, and you take a certificate for it, we then teach you to sail some different kinds of fun boats. And the first one is called a laser. that is a boat that is used for racing. And a lot of people want to learn how to sail that boat because it's very fast. And it's also fun because we have sailing competitions here on Tuesday night, usually at about 5 o'clock. A bunch of sailors get together and race their laser boats around Mission Bay. And the winner of the race wins a keg of beer.
Nice. Okay. Well, I end up winning. I'll just give it away. So.
You don't drink?
No.
Well, we could give you a keg of coffee then if you don't drink beer.
I also don't drink coffee.
We'll find something. All right, so then there's a lot of other classes that you can take after that that are various levels of difficulty.
That's racing is racing. Is it dangerous to race boats?
It can be, but if you know what you're doing, then we don't have any accidents or anything like that, really.
Okay, well, what happens if there is an accident? Like, how do you deal with that?
Well, we teach you how to deal with that.
Okay.
So if you want to sign up for that class I was telling you about, or the one-day class where you can get a little bit of experience, this piece of paper that I have for you has an internet website on it. And you could just go on the website and pick a date that you want to do the class. And that'll be it. If you're a student, be sure to put in your student number because students get a discounted rate.
Oh, really? Nice.
Any other questions that you have for me?
No, I think that's it. Awesome. I will definitely email you if I have questions.
Good.
They end up popping up.
Good. Well, it was very nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well. Thank you.
I hope to see you soon.
Yes, definitely.
Good.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.